Hello, folks. I'm the Red. This is Terra Invicta, and last we left off was in February, right? It's been like a month in game, and we've completed the one true path. Thank you, Nijiru. Nijiru also got marked while we were off screen based on our compromised faction storyline thing that's ongoing. In any case, though we perhaps cannot hope to ever be the emissaries' equals, humanity deserves to be more to them than this chattel. If granted greater freedoms, we could aid them in their cause and achieve greatness together. In order to convince them of this, we have used our ever-growing understanding of their language and culture to request an opportunity to prove our unfailing loyalty once and for all. Increases our control point management capacity 150. Okay, we've got a nice big buffer there. Our work has spun off a new organization, Sword of the Devoted, which I am going to actually go check this time.
Faith and love have prevailed, Superior, even in the face of fear and death.
The negotiations have been difficult. The Hydra are not accustomed to their servants expressing disagreement, even in the mildest kind, and I believe I was very close to being killed and discarded. Fortunately for me, there are some Hydras who offered a contrasting viewpoint, and I believe that it was only our military victories and the loyalty we have displayed in our battles that swayed them even this far. For this, as for many other things, I am in your debt. In the end, after much discussion, the Hydras have agreed to offer us a chance. Should it prove beyond a doubt that the majority of our species is willing to serve them faithfully, they agree to view us, at least on a trial basis, as servants and not slaves. It has been a long road. Most humans, even most Hydra, did not believe, but we have done it. On land and in space, our numbers have swollen beyond counting. We are the Hydra of legend, ever-growing, and legion. Travel to the United Nations and bring them the joyful news. Proclaim the new order. Let all know that a new world has come. Have your counselors sign the Sword of Devoted target the New York region with Herald Our Master's mission. To launch the counselor mission to win the game, we must fulfill the following goals to ensure our victory. The aliens must control at least 65% of the Earth's population. Combined fleet power of the aliens and pro-life faction must be at least 90% of the total fleet power among all factions in the solar system. Pro-aliens include Protectorate, but not anyone else, right? Okay, so all we really need to do is spread the alienation, and I mean, we might need to fight in orbit, but honestly, we may be able to leave that largely to the aliens. We may not need to do much in the space game. We're probably gonna have to do something. I don't know how it's all gonna turn out, but okay, I'm missing... Oh, research. Couldn't unpause and was like, I know there's something I need to do to make it unpause, but unclear what. Xenoscience Research Center, the Tier 2 research modules. Got the research campus over here. And there was one... Oh. I'm not gonna forget this time. Sword of the Devoted. It's Herald Our Masters. It gives abductions. Okay. So, someone that we want to be doing the abductions... Shiro... Unassign this. Take the Sword of the Devoted. The capitalist group can go to Rajit here. They'll kick in at the end of the fortnight.
I'm here.
Hi, Cub. You... can... Why don't you pick up espionage? I want you continuing
Where do
to
you need
pump
me?
up Rajit. You... Okay,
Where do you need me?
you're the ones that we said go do abductions. You're also going to save your experience
Laying
right
the
now
groundwork.
because you got marked.
At your service.
Where
Adriana,
to?
grant the aliens control over
Greatness awaits this
Egypt.
nation.
What's the up?
Axel. Oh.
Standing by.
Actually, I want you to flip this agent because it should theoretically be relatively
They'll be
easy.
working for us soon.
Ready for my mission.
Axel. Let's get you to destabilize the European Union.
It's time to bring it all down.
Standing by for orders.
Rajit, destabilization is military,
Acknowledged.
which you're not nearly as good as
Ready to go.
Actually,
Ready.
Axel. 6 science.
Ready for orders. Acknowledged.
Rajit.
Your orders?
Axel, what I want you to do is advise the U.S.
Offering counsel.
Ready for my
Um,
mission.
On the U.S., I want you to crank your military spending again. Rajit, you can take one tick of calming the U.S.
We'll turn down the
too.
heat.
And I'm going to take a moment here and go ship construction. We want more of these Seraphs. Actually, I'm gonna real quick ship class Seraph upgrade. We got some new drives, but we can't swap to them. Power plant is same as it's ever been. Can't upgrade the utilities or hull weapons or armor. Okay, so in that case, yes. Ship construction, the Seraphs. Just the stations that are currently not building anything. You're gonna need a little bit of water. I'm actually gonna cancel this entirely and let our water build up, and then we can confirm assignments.
Offering assistance.
Yes, nations research by 6%, investment points by 22, and 0.23 military tech value.
We now have a spy in their ranks.
We flipped an agent in the initiative.
Things are cooling off.
You can repeat that because you didn't get that good of a roll. They're trying to eliminate the aliens in Jordan. You can repeat the abductions.
The alien nation is growing.
Xenoscience Research Center. Let's go ahead. And improved railgun batteries. Oh, that'll be nice. Which means we're immediately going to create a block 2 for the one of the ships we made at the end of last episode. And the research campus. All 3 online, and one of the Wakabes, the actual Wakabe. So, okay, research, let's start with that. Actually, no, let's not start with that because I will forget about the Wakabe. You are going to transfer to Luna Low. Keep as much Delta V in reserve as you can. Because I think that's all I needed to do other than the research. And our research is going to begin with I'm going to turn this off because so those are the solar outposts. Vision outpost kit. The platform kit. Okay, base reactor, command module, and construction module. Nuclear reactor, station core, construction module. I think we go with the... I mean, I don't know which one's which. Station core module, base reactor, prefab nuclear reactor, station core module, construction module on both of them. We've got the command module for this base reactor. This is nuclear reactor. So if I go to a station, sorry, let's get an actual station. We want the store of the orbital core, fission reactor. I'm not sure what's what. What I do know. Let's go research. Here is that we want to go exotic materials. Allows faction to amass stockpiles of exotics. I don't know what happens if we get exotics outside of having this, but just in case it's not good, as in we just don't get them or something. Water purification. Oh, this is expensive. Let's start with the fusion outposts and platforms. Allows the creation of a small nuclear-powered space station with a construction module. Nuclear-powered base with construction. Oh, platform is space, outpost is on the surface of the space body. So we want the fusion platform kit. Okay. I thought one was the bigger variant and the other was the smaller variant, and I was just wrong there. Automated platform core. Targeting computer 2. Yeah, this will improve all of our things. There we go. That's our research. Moldova. Just worry about unity. Actually, we don't really need the unity here. Just worry about your people. Well, you don't need that either. Go get some here, here, here. Yeah, something like that. We lost our control point in Finland. Gained one in Uzbekistan. Which I'm gonna say... Yeah, let's do that. We gained a control point back in Finland. You're just gonna be kleptocratic. Now that the military's moved, I've been reminded to double check our military. The 1st Cavalry has arrived in Chicago. I'm gonna say you're going to go home so that you can repair. And I mean, you're in Russian territory right there. What's your Kaliningrad? Yeah, you don't... There's no way to break you off. You'd think there'd be some kind of independence there, but I don't know. Part of the world I know very well. Adriana, actually, no. Aika.
Ready.
You protect us in
Securing
Jordan.
our interests.
Adriana,
Acknowledged.
you can build a facility in Jordan.
On my way.
Yeah. Let's have everyone just do that.
Securing our control. Cleaning things up.
I will help them.
We really need the boost to the
Our
US
advances
military
in
right
science
now.
and technology can be the key to the gates of heaven, but also to the gates of hell. We must choose wisely every time, or we may never choose again. Commissioner Kiran Banerjee, speech at the United Nations.
Funny, the Protectorate there, Kiran Banerjee, has moved us from nuclear fusion methodologies to unity movements. I mean, it literally sounds like that's the speech he gave. So, yeah, our scientists believe the breakthroughs will help level the playing field in vast reaches of space with electrostatic plasma confinement. This is going to really boost our power production. Maybe also our weapons and various other things. Okay, well, if you're going to push that, then I'm not going to worry about it because we've got our own things to worry about.
Violence is abating.
You can continue to stabilize the US. Fission platform kit. Improved maintenance. Accidents are less likely. I think I might just take this. It's a good long-term one. So let's close, go prospecting, and double check any station that doesn't have something on it already. Yeah, we literally just can't put something on that body. Nor... Or this one. It just... We need the mission to Jupiter. Hab module. Manage this station. Still building layered defense array. What I can do, however, is say low Earth orbit 2. You are Earth Leo 8 station, I want to say. Earth Leo 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you look like 8. And I want to go to any of the Leo stations. And you're saying research here. Let's build a research campus.
Okay, I'm on a porch. Now I'm still at 4.3. Okay, I'm on a porch, Bob. Copy that. Okay, what do you want? What can I do for you, Bob? Step by step. I'm gonna work you in 1 minute.
And we're gonna put another fusion reactor array.
I'll get that away.
And another xenoscience. The cure station. I want one of those. Another reactor array. I'll let you sit for a moment here. Actually, what I'll do is I'll
Santa Claus is back again.
Wow. Mexico, why don't we just have a coup here? I didn't realize that your insurrection's so high.
Our benefactors have a home.
Continue along here. You are giving us a point in the Ukraine, which we will use. I mean, let's just kleptocratic. see, Area 56 is in low lunar orbit. The Lunar Defense Fleet. I merge. Then I want you to undock. Take me to Finland. You're gonna spoil. Take me to back to Luna and what? The Lunar Defense Force. I want you low bombardment on Yang. Take me to Paraguay. You can just be kleptocratic. We lost our point in South Korea. Improvements to our railguns. You're saying we have new orgs. You would need to relinquish, say, this. Actually, we won't have the cash for it anyways. So I'm just wasting cash, taking that off and putting it back on. None of these other ones are striking me as anything I particularly care for. Adriana.
Headed there now.
You can assign
Where to?
this.
I'm here.
Ready.
Rashid, a coup
Where do you need me?
would be best done by Axel.
Time for a change.
Reporting in. Where do you need me?
Rashid, you may want to increase
We will
unrest
bring it down.
in Mexico
Ready for my
first.
mission.
Akub, I'm inclined to have you protect Palestine.
Making things safe for our people.
Little help with our friends. We have rallied the resources of every major intelligence agency and quite a few minor ones. Not only have we brought almost every global intelligence agency into our search via control, influence, or favors, we initiated a never-before-seen level of cooperation between them in an effort to cross-pollinate in the hopes of a breakthrough. It worked. Our leak was Jeremiah Frost, or at least that's the identity he was using. His cover was perfectly crafted. It was only due to an unprecedented level of asset sharing, cross-referencing that an anomaly was found. Frost records in several totally unrelated agencies contained subtle word choices and patterns which suggested they had been written by the same person, something only our grand search could have uncovered. When surrounded and confronted by an investigation team, Frost was seen to give a wry smile before collapsing dead instantly. His body began to decompose unnaturally quickly afterwards, which resulted in us being unable to discover much from his autopsy besides an implant containing highly concentrated spider venom. Many questions about Jeremiah Frost remain unanswered, but at least he will not be leaking any more of our secrets. Wow.
Securing our control.
Well, I mean, I don't know what to say about that. 3rd Infantry has reached Atlanta. The Protected has practiced down in Moldova. Russian army moving
The
in.
rising is underway.
Light bulb drive.
The government is in better hands now.
Logistics bottleneck. 10th Mountain Division is going to immediately go home. The European Union is conducting a series of snap military exercises near the border with Occitania. Exercise come at a time of greatly increased tension. Bring cohesion down. Yeah, we can send in someone to sabotage the European Union.
Our freedom is at hand.
Gained a point in Belarus. Repeating continue. Gain a point in Pakistan. Russian army moving in. I don't want you to build a facility in any of those regions. So with that in mind, why don't you do
Mission
your
in
own
progress.
Ready.
abductions? Like, if you did a hostile takeover of... Actually, no, you can't. So Zero, you're our investigator.
by.
Actually, Rajit, you're pretty good at investigation. But we can't investigate Dexter Wade. What I want is to flip him. He's one of the real dangerous ones. I mean, 25 espionage, 21 command, 25 administration. I mean, the executioners are actually a really large chunk of that, and they're just gonna hand it off to someone else. Okay, well, I mean, he's still pretty dangerous. Whatever. You can augment and I think what you should augment. Well, Axel, why don't you pick up, because you're the only one that can fully appreciate the Sage holdings. Why don't you pick up that? And then,
At your
Axel,
service.
I want you to advise
Offering
the
support.
U.S.
Ready to go.
Rajit. Yeah, you can crack down
Cracking down.
in Mexico.
Standing by.
ICUB, you can grab the executive point.
Establishing our presence.
And then as for our actual policies here, let's large part of welfare, some economy, a little bit of environment, or I'm sorry, knowledge, decent amount of unity. We don't need the oppression. And then yeah, let's spread that.
Lending my expertise.
Oh, I should have had someone go protect it. What are you doing?
I'm ready to sabotage the mission.
Yeah. Our military. Let's check it since I see the Russian army moving in. I'm waiting for the cavalry, the first cavalry, to finish repairing itself. While there are some limits, a dictator can bring about rapid policy changes. Now that the various factions within Gabon are subdued and the people are stoked with patriotic fervor, a powerful leader can set a new course with a rousing speech and a ruthless secret police department. My people, under my wise leadership, Gabon has become strong. Now is the time to take this strength, focus towards our great destiny. Together we will, research. Go ahead, close that. You will move in. I'm gonna have... Oh, you're already moving home. Yeah, these are Lithuanian here and here. You are trying to take control of Algeria.
Target lost.
Yeah, they immediately protected themselves. They're sabotaging things in Mongolia.
Please keep me safe.
I'm gonna have you switch back to 0%. High Shield has built another defense array. You should get an orbital core here. Wow. I mean, you're gonna miss 10% of those. You're just gonna keep repeating this.
Our supporters are in place.
Very nice. Pakistan, you can just be kleptocratic. Ukraine, same with you. The 10th Mountain Division has arrived in New York for repairs. And the US has entered the robotics age with its military. We have full control over Finland. Yeah, just keep spoiling it for now. Norway, you could also be kleptocratic. Ukraine wants an alliance, or the alien nation wants an alliance with Ukraine, I should say. Let us... Huh. Can you build facility? Nope, not yet.
At your service.
ICUB, defend our interests.
Securing our
here.
interests.
Brigitte,
Standing
you're
by
gonna
for
still
orders.
try to crack down.
I'm here.
Actually, as
What's
an
the op?
investigator,
Reporting in.
Nijiro, I'm gonna have you break off what you're doing to come try this crackdown.
Turning up the heat.
Ready for orders.
And Rajit, I want you to try the purge.
Removing our enemies.
Ready for orders.
Axel, advise the US.
Offering support.
At your service.
Adriana, protect us in Canada. I know it means
Securing
taking
our control.
a bit of time off from trying to get Palestine absorbed, but hate Border Corps.
Making things safe for our people.
Yeah, go ahead.
Securing our control.
I just,
Offering assistance.
you can repeat. Improved maintenance procedures are nice. Solar steamers. Social science labs, information science labs was one of the ones I was concerned about us not having. Yeah, let's just do that real quick.
We've hit them where it hurts.
Very nice. Let's double check our military. The 3rd Infantry Division ready to move in.
Together, we're stronger. Apart, we're weaker, yeah? Sounds great on paper, love. But the trouble is, there's always some bloke with a loud voice who wants to keep us apart, and a whole lot of someone else's bankrolling him. Commander
Yeah?
Fiona Ayawade, personal correspondence.
Great nations. This is, I think, the thing that will give us the ability to unify North America. Or the unity, the great nations are the things coming up. The unity movements is what we got. So the Protectorate, I mean, is the Protectorate helping us? Or are they just, you know, they have China and India and whatnot, and they're going to unify all of that. So we're going to unify the West, they're going to unify the East. without the target being destroyed. The Sierra 57, you're gonna transfer to the Earth Defense Fleet. Take a few days. I think I want to go. So if I go ship classes and I check the Seraph, oh, we are actually negative on fissile material. And we need it for our reactors. Let me just... double check. Yeah, we're not getting out of that. There's no way we can... We just need anything... Like, there's no bases that have fissile material available or anything. We're gonna have to contact the aliens about it. Our annual income is minus 70 a month. If I check our stations... Actually, we have... Yeah, none of our stations are getting that. You're eating fissiles. You're eating fissiles. Is there any one of these jumping out as eating a lot of fissile material? You're producing fissiles. As are you. You are net negative, actually. Yeah. Annual income is minus 70. What are we gonna do other than ask the aliens for help? You're in Somalia. Sierra 58. Going to transfer to Luna, to the Lunar Defense Fleet. Join the Earth Defense Fleet, and the Earth Defense Fleet should resupply. Getting a point in Poland. Losing a point in Pakistan. Actually, a couple of points. Although we're gaining a point in Norway. Everything's just constantly changing hands. We have military forces landing. There's a point in Iran.
Our associates are now in charge.
We've taken control over Mexico. Info Science Lab done. Let's get the Solar Science Lab. I mean, these are just cheap and easy things that we should have done a while ago, probably. China wants to normalize relations. Alien Admin wants to ally Norway. Both of those are fine. A lot of alliances just shifting around constantly. Adriana, I don't know why I clicked you. Go ahead.
I will report when my mission is complete.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
Abduct.
Where to?
Brigitte, contact the aliens.
We'll open a channel. Where to?
Actually, you contact the
Initiating
aliens.
contact.
Brigitte
At
should
your
probably defend the U.S. I guess it doesn't matter which one does which. And it's not the U.S. defending.
Making things safe for our people.
It's Mexico. Yeah, there we go. That's your missions for now. Real quick. Sierra 59, which is Kave, you're going to transfer to the Lunar Defense Fleet, minimize expenditure.
Reaching out.
If I wanted 100 missiles, if I wanted 50 missiles, say 10 here, 100 here, 50, 100. Say 2,000, 300, 400. I was to get rid of the metal. There we are. That is exactly 50. We're gonna chew through it, but what I think is we want to go ship construction. High shield. Let's build one of these avalanches. Actually, let's build them in the Lagrange, the Earth Lunar Lagrange points, because we have them.
Offering counsel.
Securing our control.
Russian army moving in. Let's double check our military. I don't want to keep losing militaries like I was earlier. But it looks like, you know, we're doing defensive things here. Ooh, targeting computers. 2. Psyops. Neural and 8 combatants. We can get the big ships. Maybe we should grab fuel cells and like get those up nice and high, and maybe we can switch something to them. Marine assault units would be nice conceptually. So ship components. But I think they also lead to, or will eventually allow, these are laser turrets. They say it right there. I was hoping that maybe they were the ones that are laser defense arrays use, but it does not look like that is so. Express ergonomics, heavy fusion piles, global listening network. Actually, heavy. I'm not sure. I'm not sure those are good. Let's get the solar streamers. We may need them for the mission to Jupiter. Join the Lunar Defense Fleet. The Lunar Defense Fleet will go ahead and clear home, transfer okay, you transfer home, social science labs, bootstrap space flight, life science research, space science research centers, energy military science research centers, global command structure, commercial mining, contrabands, quantum batteries, the rail cannons, these are nose mount rail cannons. But what we should have somewhere here, advanced railgun batteries. Sierra 59 needs to transfer to Luna Low. One of the Wakabes. You are resupplying already. I told you to equalize delta V. Okay. But then I want you to undock and bombard again. Japan, under the control of the Protectorate, has declared war on Mexico and the alien administration. I'm sorry, what? We're... Actually, Mexico, it's easier for you to come in this direction. The 20th of August. And the U.S. Go ahead, go back to building a military, I guess. We're gonna need, it looks like we're gonna need more. You can cut education funding to do it. And maybe cut down on Unity spending. The Intermarinum, Minsk, Belgrade, Sofia, Prague, Helsinki, Budapest, Kiev. This is Eastern Europe, right? Like, Eastern Europe, not including Russia. And then... how about Kaliningrad? The Balkans? Am I remembering these names correctly? Why are you failing this? Japan has 3 armies. Wow, you're both failures. Town stood still. Whole population of a small town in Odessa region have stopped moving entirely. We only suspect it's prelude to further alien abductions. I mean, we're not gonna stop alien abductions. The Shia project is in Baghdad. Yeah, Baghdad. I'm not sure. We gained a point in Pakistan. Let you be kleptocratic. I mean, it's not going to... the Shia project's not going to be used. It's not going to be useful for us. Poland. Okay. Our military... I want you to return home along with you. If I had you go home. Construction of Avalanche class monitor. I want Luna Defense to merge in that Avalanche. And we'll see how effective that is next time. We're 5% of the way there. We're gonna take our time. It's gonna take a while. We may have to fight. Victory factions are not known. Victories are not known to their factions yet. I'm thinking, I mean, how much does the Protectorate have? In terms of space assets here, we're looking at Papa 1, 7, and 23. Not what I meant to click on. Papa 1, which is actually a number of ships. Yeah, they actually outclass us. Pretty heavily too. We would not be able to take them. We would need to increase our presence. I mean, they've declared war on the alien nation. Maybe the aliens will take care of them. That'd be nice. It's hopeful thinking, but it'd be nice. But it'd have to wait for next time. If you've enjoyed this Let's Play so far, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time, where we will... I mean, we have this ongoing, they're invading Mexico. We want to defend Mexico. We can't normalize relations, or, sorry, not normalize, we can't ally with the U.S. Although, the U.S. can go up. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, and that way we can just declare war directly. We might seek peace in this war in Lithuania. If I check intel right now and go global I mean, we've got a world war here brewing. But if it breaks out, it'll break out next episode. As I said, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.